Hey, thanks for sticking around. Now it's time to go to the replay where I actually use the 4 gate. Where is it now? There you go. First game since downtime. Yes, my internet has got disconnected for I don't know 2 3 days because never mind. Let's not talk about it because it'll only stress my brother. Hello, brother. If you're watching this, what's up? I know, scary movie reference, annoying orange reference. Oh my gosh. So this is the first game I played since since I lost internet connection. So I am playing against Nax. And hey, this is my first game where I actually am casting a replay. All right, let's take a look at the AP. Okay, so yeah, this is the result of spamming a lot. See my hotkeys there. So we're starting out very standard, getting the probes first. And yes, I've really noticed that the 4 gate build is really effective against uh, lower level players, especially those who don't scout, those who you know aren't that experienced. I'm not that experienced myself. I learn as I go. I learn as I play each game. When I lose, I learn something new, and that's the beauty of learning how to play games. Because when you lose, that's when you learn, and when you learn, you get better. Isn't that awesome? So hopefully, as I continue to cast more games, you will see me get better. I hope. And yes, a little blunder there. I did not build a probe immediately. The ideal scenario is once this probe is about to finish, you queue up the next one, so you won't waste the precious second of chrono boost. So I'm scouting. I'm scouting now. I'm checking out all the bases. And by the way, this is Delta Quadrant. It's a 4-player map. And one thing that I really like to take into consideration is the position of myself of myself and my opponent, because as you can see with the bases, the natural expansions are, they rotate clockwise, meaning, okay, this is my base and my expansion is here. This is his base and his expansion is here. Now he has some sort of advantage because when he goes and attacks my base, he has direct access to my expansion, and that'll be hard to defend. Whereas I try to attack him, I immediately access his ramp, and um expansion is much more. He can protect it much better, or better than I could do mine. Alright, we get the idea. Alrighty, let's look at the income tab. He is ahead by one probe. Apparently I have a lot of macro issues to work on. But yeah, continuously chrono boost probes and look at production. He is right. He's actually macroing much faster and much better than I am. His cyber core is ahead of mine, and my FPS is dying again. And he's just starting his warp gate research. And yeah, I decided to throw down another gateway. Um, of course, I built a pylon here for good measure because sometimes during the late game, Protoss like to build a proxy pylon here. They can summon units into your natural. Oh yeah, this is another expansion that you can get. Just destroy these rocks, and you have a very relatively safe expansion unless Terran can drop siege tanks here. Uh, and of course the proxy pylon where you can warp in units down there. I have not experienced that kind of harassment because it's in the bronze league, so the players aren't that good. Like me, I'm not that good. My God. So I'm throwing down the 2 more gateways, and I should, yes, there you go. Chrono boost your warp gate technology, and as a result of that, my warp gate technology has actually caught up. Now here is where my macro went a little, went a little bit ahead of his. I got my gateways much faster, and looking at his minerals, it's not that low. My minerals aren't that low myself. I'm quite heavy on gas. Maybe I should have made a sentry or two. But hey, this is about to finish. I'll just wait for these two. I could have gotten these a little bit earlier. The ideal scenario again is once these gateways come out, your research should finish, and then here we go. So this is about 6 minutes into the game in game time. Um, the fastest I've gotten the warp gate technology was and I'm killing a scouting probe was at 5 minutes and 45 seconds. That was the fastest I could get. So yeah, right. So warping in, sending out my probe to build a proxy pylon. Not too near. You don't want your opponent to be aware. Looking at the units tab, units. There you go. I have 5 stalkers, 1 zealot. He has 1 zealot and 2 stalkers. So yeah. So here we go. I'm applying pressure right away. I attack the front, and FPS are there. You go. And what he could have done is he could have force fielded much. I mean, he could have yeah, he could have force fielded much earlier to prevent my stalkers from coming in. Because ideally, how you can stop that is you have a sentry here waiting, and once you see your opponent's units, you force field the ramp, and your stalkers can shoot them from above. And of course, since I'm on the low ground, I won't be able to see what's up here. Alrighty. So there we go. I reinforce my army right away because of this proxy pylon, and this is where I forgot to build more pylons. So anyways, I'm taking out their forces, trying to take out the pylons, but he has really nice building placement here. Now, what a lot of new players of Protoss fail to do is they only have one pylon powering all their buildings. So what you would normally like to do is kill that pylon and unpower all of their production facilities. But what he did here, he has 4 pylons. So this is a real good. This is a real. This is good. You get the idea. My God. So anyways, continuously reinforcing, applying the pressure, harass the probe line a little bit, but he is still ahead in the probe count. Looking at the units lost tab, he has definitely lost more units than I have. And I decide, okay, now, what is the only unit that can threaten me? The Stalker. So I decide to attack the Cybercore, but okay, so he is bringing zealots. All you have to do is micro back, move back, auto attack, move back, attack, move back, attack. And now that I've destroyed the Cybercore, this looks really bad. It's looking bad for Nathgs, or however you pronounce your name. And there you go. That is basically it. All he has now are zealots, and you can easily micro away. See, this is what you like to do. Bang, bang, bang. Of course, I stopped microing here because I had to reinforce. I do not want to waste any time on the warp gate cooldown to maximize their efficiency, or no, to use them more efficiently. You would like to. Oh, there he GG's. So there you go. That was the Protoss 4-gate rush in its full I don't know, glory or whatever. So yeah, and that is about it. Thank you very much for watching. So once again, I will be focusing more on Protoss replays, and I don't think I will venture into Zerg and Terran. But yeah, so that was that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Share my channel to your friends who want to learn how to play StarCraft. And yeah, I do plan to have a vernacular cast where I speak in my vernacular language, Cebuano, maybe in Tagalog or Filipino, but I'm not that good, I swear. I mean, Tagalog was the only subject in school that really brought my grades down. But anyways, that's it for today. Thank you. Good morning. Good night. Have a great day. Great. Meow.